Hi guys, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy. We're going to talk about the top revenue makers in the marijuana space. Alright. If you like this video, please subscribe and like it. Give me a like and or give me a dislike. If you give me a like or dislike, it really helps me out. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, let's get into this thing. Canadian dollar reporting. Aurora Cannabis. Alright. So Aurora Cannabis did 29.7 last quarter. Alright, so that's a 55% quarter-over-quarter growth. 260% year-over-year growth. Alright. So with those same optics, if it was to do that for next year, they would have they'd have about $80 million per quarter. But I think they're gonna by the time it's close to 2020, they're gonna be making about 125 to 150 million, I believe. Canopy growth, they did 23.3 million and minus 10%, so that wasn't that very good. But they're also probably they had a lot of stockpiled for rec. They have a lot of supply for rec. So I think this quarter they're both going to release it the same day on February 14th. That is a lovely day, hey? Could they pick a better day? Bullseye with the heart. So canopy growth 23.3. We'll see how they're going to do. I like them for their next quarter. I'm going to say they're probably going to do like 70 million. And Aurora is probably going to do somewhere around that level too. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit off, but that's what I'm on my guess. And NPX Bioceutical is a number 3, and it's going to go with Eanthus. They're going to partner. And Afria, lovely Afria, being in the spotlight lately. For anybody that's been watching the marijuana sector will know. I'm not going to even explain it. And they did 13.3, so that's number 4. And Cantros is 12.6 million. Alright. And then number 6 is Isidol, who did 8 million, but they did minus 13% quarter over quarter. But they still were above on a year over year. They did 59%. Okay, and they're going to be reporting in March 1st, and Afri is going to be reporting in January 14th. Wow, that'll be interesting. We'll see what because that'll be up to, I think, end of November, and then they're going to report. So whatever revenues they get for the first couple months of legalization, that'll be a very interesting tell for how Aurora and Canopy doing. I would say that Aurora and Canopy are probably doing 2 to 3 times more revenues. So whatever Afria does, you double it or triple it or 4 times it. And Origin Host used to be kind of royalty, is really picking it up. They did 790% year over year. And that's pretty nice. Supreme Cannabis is also coming out of left field too, and I'm impressed with them. They did 5.1 million, right, and 229%, and they're reporting March 1st. And Saniba did less than they did last year, and quarterly. It's not very good, but I'll be interesting what's gonna happen with their California operations when they're fully operational. And they'll be reporting on April 30th. 1933 TGIF. They did 3.9 million and 279% year over year. And they'll be reporting December 31st. That's a good day. And Namaste. And they did 3.9 million, and they're gonna be reporting March 31st. Kronos Group, the big talk of the town with Altria. They did 3.8 million to get a surplus of $2.4 billion injected into the company. Altria must see something incredible with Kronos Group that I don't see. But you know, they do have Whistler Medical, and they do have their Peace Naturals, and they got some deal with MedMen, so they're on the NYSE, I think, or no, NASDAQ. So I don't know, it'll be interesting what their next quarterlies will. I think they're only going to be in the 10 million, like maybe 15 million, maybe more. Organigram should be in the 10 to 15 million, I think. Well, no, they're not going to do. They're reporting in December 17th, so I think they're probably only going to be like 7 or something like that, because it won't be much of rec that they're getting. And New Strike Brands gets 3.4 million last quarter, and they get on April 30th. They're gonna, so that they'll have a lot of rec months for their next quarterlies, and I think they're gonna do a good job. I think so. I believe in this company long term, and I think they're gonna really do a good job on the next revenues. They're out at about 250 million market cap, but I like their future. Again, this is all this information is just for entertainment. I'm not recommending to buy or to sell any of these stocks. This is it's all up to you. After you did your research and you did your due diligence and you like the company or you don't like the company, that's going to be all up to you. True Leaf is the #1 financial company in USA. They are the best company in all of the marijuana space by revenue and by profit. So they did 28.3 million, right? So now you times that by about 1.3, because the conversion from Canada to US dollars to Canadian dollars, that's going to be $36.79 million. So they made about $7 million more than Aurora Cannabis did, and they're only trading at about like $1.3 billion market cap. So they're only in Florida. So I mean, you might want to put them on your watch list. I have bought and sold and made money on that company. I don't have them in my portfolio right now, but I might buy them up sometime. MedMan, 21.5. As I was saying earlier, they have a connection with Kronos Group. So they're going to be doing recreational stores in Canada. CSE Curaleaf got #3. And that's Kushco got #4, 20 million. And Charlotte's Web got 17.7. And GTI Green Thumb Industries got 17.2. And CV Sciences got 13.6 million. And Harvest Health got 11.2. And our favorite stock from the NASDAQ is Tilray, that got $10 million. And then there's Grow Generation and M. Jardine. M. Jardine is an operational company. They look very professional. I might want to buy them sometime, but I haven't bought them yet. And but I'm not gonna keep them on my radar because they do look very operational. I mean, they're not gonna run the whole facility, but they I mean, the expertise could be worth a lot of money. I mean, you look at a company, say Kronos or I don't know, like Afria or CanTrust. If these guys have all this expertise in the operational side of marijuana and distribution and all this kind of excellence, then a company would want to buy their expertise to help them run their company more profitable and more efficient. So they might be on someone's radar. TerraTech, they're gonna join up with Golden Leaf Holdings and Acreage Holdings. Wow, they only did $5.5 million. Wow, 5 point, and they're booked at about like $3 billion. So what's that? 5.5 times 1.3. $7 million Canadian. Okay, now we look back here. Okay, we have Isodol, which is not liked by the market at all. And I have some shares in Isodol, and I bought it a lot higher than where it's trading right now. But it's trading at around like a 60 million market cap, and they did 0.7 million more revenues than Acreage Holdings. And Acreage Holdings is worth about $2.5 billion. So that is interesting in my opinion. So Medicine Man and Golden Leaf and Planet 13 is a company that you want to watch, because I hear they sell pre-rolls for $18 that are only 0.5 grams. Because people in Vegas don't know anything and they just want to buy weed, and they're stupid, so they're gonna pay $18. And Planet 13 has the biggest dispensary in Nevada, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's gonna be a tourist attraction. And yeah, so in a year, I think this company is gonna be above 20 million for sure, and they might be like 50 million. I mean, I don't know, but this company is going to grow their revenues, I'm telling you. I don't know too much about IIPR, but they do very good for profit margins. They something to do with retail. They're on the NYSE. I haven't bought any stocks from the NYSE or the NASDAQ, so I guess that's like part of the reason why I just don't really know much about it, because I just haven't done my due diligence. Canex Capital, and people talk about it. Not really sure exactly what they do, but they're doing okay. And Marimed, I think they're a pretty good company. And then Cerna and Helix TCS and Plus Products. Okay, I mean, this list is getting so big that it's getting really populated. And I'll tell you straight up, when you add up all these revenues, that they equal on a quarterly basis, they equal close to $2 billion. So we're gonna do the math on this, and some of these I'm just gonna maybe like, round it a bit off, because I don't want to like take forever to do this. But I'm going to add like things like this, like 43 plus 63. So, I mean, you guys can do it yourself. This is New Cannabis Ventures. It's from Alan Brockstein. He does this. He has this website. And it's an awesome website for looking up information. And yeah, so I'm going to add up these. And then at the end, when I do the US side, I'm going to times it by 1.33 or 1.3, because it's usually about 1.3, so plus 63 plus 35 plus 25 plus 18, 25 plus 11, 16, 20.5, 25.5, 29.5, 32, 7, 39, 39, and then there's 39, 42, 43, plus 43. Okay, now we're going to times this by 1.3. Yeah, so I mean, I might be a little bit off on the math. You guys can do that yourself, but I'm just kind of adding them all up, and like, I don't know the exact change in dollars from Canadian to US dollars, but that's 285 million for the US side. Okay, so now we're just gonna start over, and now we're gonna do Canadian. Okay, so Aurora Cannabis, 30 plus 23 plus 15, 38, 51, 64, 72, 78, 83, 87, 95, 99, 103 plus 106. Let's do this back. 50, 53, 60, 68, 81, 94, 102, 108, 113, 117, 125, 132, 136. Okay, 285 plus 136. Alright, so that's 421 million, alright? So those are the companies, right? In that are the top revenue. In order to make this list, they have to be above 2.5 million, right? So that's just on a quarter, right? And these companies are going to grow and grow. Like, next quarter is going to be even more, right? So this is just Canada and USA. So times by 4. So that's going to be 1.68 billion if it's like the same come next quarter. So, and USA has twice the amount of sales as Canada. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So these are just the top companies in Canada and USA. Like, look at these companies. They're making tons of money. And there's a good 6 companies that are making over 15 million USD. And there's only 2 companies that make over 15 million in Canada. Like, there's a big disparity in the dollars. So, I mean, I don't know. The industry is growing so fast. I mean, it wasn't until a few months ago that I started to realize that these companies are on a revenue rate over $1 billion. So the industry from the legal marijuana companies have already made it to a $1 billion industry, and so that is very good. So they're gonna do the tier 1 indexes, right? And these are for companies that made over $4 million last quarter. Okay, so the market cap in Canopy Growth is $14 billion, and Aurora is 7.57, and Afria is 1.73. They were about $3 billion or $4 billion a few weeks ago, but yeah, they've gotten their butts kicked. CanTrust is under $1 billion. I think it's an undervalued company versus Afria, but you know, that's just my opinion. And I don't own any CanTrust, but I think it's a good company. Now we're gonna go into tier 2 companies. All right. Alright, so Kronos is the #1 company for market cap in the level 2. And these are companies that are sales licenses that are generating less than $4 million, right? Kronos Group, $3 billion. That's excluding the money that they'll be getting from Altria, right? That'll put them at $5.4 billion, or somewhere around that range. Hexocorp, $1 billion. The Green Organic Dutchman, our favorite company, that has 850 million market cap and hasn't made a dollar in revenue, but they have $300 million in cash, so people really like the company. They might have a great potential, but I just don't really like the company that much. I mean, for a swing trade or a short-term trade maybe, but I don't know. Call me sensible, or I don't know, not a sheep. I just don't feel like buying Green Organic Dutchman. Organigram, I think they're gonna do good next quarter, but they don't have much global sales going on. All right. Now, TerraScent is working with Canopy Growth, so it's like their little brother. Like, it's like their really young brother that they're like coddling, and they're trying to make it like their like med relief company, like Aurora has, I think. I know, Canopy's bought other companies they've got, but the majority of their expertise is just from their own company. That's what I think. Like Haiku Brands, and I don't know. They're working with all these different companies for expertise. Like, they talk to Nine, and they talk to North, and they talk to all different types of companies. So, because the leverage that Canopy has, that everybody wants to be associated with Canopy, so they like strike deals with them, right? And Fire Supreme Canopy is for $18 million. Okay, and Namaste is at $387 million. Emerald Health Therapeutics is at $380 million, and Flower Health is at $280 million, and Alephia Health is at $268, and Vivo, they just had a good day. They're at $256 million. And HIT, one of my favorite stocks that I own, is at $236. So they're above Wayland Group, and Wayland Group's at $233, and then WeedMD $136, and Emblem at $131, Gene at $125, and 9 at $110, and then Golden Leaf at $81, and Harvest One at $74. I do like Harvest One. I also like North, but Canopy already bought them up pretty much. They will be buying them up eventually. I just don't think there's much speculation. They just had some PP for them, so I wanted them at 50 cents, and I just was too slow to put on the bid, so I didn't get any North. I like JWCA, but I'm not sure about right now. And even Colt, I really like them. They're gonna have 1 million square feet, and they're only at $56 million market cap. So it's a female brand company, and yeah. TC Biomed, $53 million. They are a good company, but they're small. And Believe, I don't really know what Believe is selling, right? Because I guess they have their sales license, but they're not in the province stores. And then the other companies I don't really know too much about. They're like out of the, I don't know, they're not that important right now. Let's look at the American Cannabis Operator Index. Okay, so Curaleaf. Curaleaf is $1.6 billion. So I guess it doesn't have acreage holdings. CV Sciences, $474. Canada Royalty, MPX, Eanthus. That's not with their other warrants and outstanding shares, but it's not very much. Like, Eanthus and MPX are going to be big players, so I don't know. Not saying to buy or anything like that, but you might want to keep them on the radar. 430 when it's at a 52-week high of 727, and MPX has a 52-week high of 97. Yeah, you might want to look into them. Liberty Health Sciences, they've had some good publicity lately. Sarcasm. MedMen, that 221 million is only the float. There's, I think, like 300 million shares, like or more, that are in lockup. So that's really a lot more than that is, right? So Elixinol, their CBD hemp company, and Planet 13. Ooh, that's pretty cheap. $138 million. I gotta look more into Planet 13 because I think they're gonna be a beast. TerraTech Corp and Golden Leaf Holdings, who are getting a marriage together, and then our friendly Isidol. Wow, they got 39. This is in American dollars, actually. That's what it is. That's why it's so low, right? But $39 million was like $50 million Canadian, and they made $8 million last quarter, right? And it doesn't show True Leaf or Charlotte Webb's holding, so I'm not really sure. What I think True Leaf's is around like 900 million, because I think they have 100 million outstanding shares. So that's in American dollars, but it's pretty cheap compared to what their 52-week high is at $21. And Charlotte's Web is 2076 was their 52-week high, and they're at 1085, and they're gonna be the best company for the farm bill, pretty much. Like, in my opinion, they're the safest company for the farm bill. If it goes through, absolutely. So that is the companies. Let's look at the global cannabis stock index. So it's got CGC, and then Tilray, and then Aurora, and then GW, and then Kronos, and then Afria, and then Hexo, and then the Green Organic. I know I'm missing Mary Med, but I just don't know anything about the Mary Med. Kushco, 430 million. This is a good company. This is a good company. Top 4 revenues in US dollars, and they're ancillary company. So I think they have a good chance of getting onto the NASDAQ or the NYSE. So yeah, keep them on your radar. Again, it's just a recommendation. Do your own due diligence. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk to you guys about. But it's going to be an exciting 2019 and the end of 2018, and I hope you learned something and you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe for more content. And if you like this video, give me a like, and if you dislike, give me a dislike. And that's all I'm going to say. Peace.